का उपयोग काफी तीव्र गति से देखा जा रहा है आजकल। और ये सब हासिल हुआ है क्योंकि हमारे ऑनरेबल डिप्टी चीफ मिनिस्टर, जो कि अभी मिनिस्टर फॉर पब्लिक वर्क्स डिपार्टमेंट भी हैं गवर्नमेंट ऑफ उत्तर प्रदेश, श्री केशव प्रसाद मौर्य जी के प्रयासों से संभव हुआ है। तो मैं अब माननीय उप मुख्यमंत्री जी श्री केशव प्रसाद मौर्य जी से निवेदन करूंगा कि वो इस संदर्भ में हमारा मार्गदर्शन करें। सर।
धन्यवाद। सबसे पहले तो मैं हमारे भारत सरकार के वरिष्ठ मंत्री और कुछ नयापन सदा देने वाले हमारे नेता आदरणीय श्री नितिन गडकरी जी का मैं आज के इस वर्चुअल संवाद के कार्यक्रम में उत्तर प्रदेश की ओर से बहुत बहुत स्वागत करता हूं, अभिनंदन करता हूं। विशेष तौर से मैं आज इस बात के लिए भी इस कार्यक्रम में हमारे जो उपस्थित आदरणीय प्रोफेसर अमित भसीन जी, आदरणीय श्री आर.के. पांडे जी हमारे NHI से, श्री मनोज कुमार जी सदस्य NHI, प्रमोद कुमार जैन जी निदेशक IIT BHU, श्री विनोद अग्रवाल जी अध्यक्ष JRIL, डॉक्टर अंकित गुप्ता जी, डॉक्टर निखिल साबू जी IIT BHU से, मोर्थ और NHI और UP PWD और UPIDA से भी हमारे अवस्थी जी और सब वरिष्ठ जन यहाँ पर जुड़े हुए हैं। आज का यह वर्चुअल जो संवाद है अत्यधिक महत्वपूर्ण है। जब बाबा विश्वनाथ जी की नगरी यानी काशी विश्वनाथ जी की नगरी से जुड़ा हुआ जब कोई संवाद शुरू होता है, मेरे लिए तो सौभाग्य की बात है कि इस प्रकार के संवाद और उत्तर प्रदेश उसका केंद्र, और इस कार्यक्रम में मुख्य अतिथि के रूप में आदरणीय गडकरी जी, तो निश्चित तौर से इसके बहुत दूरगामी परिणाम होंगे। जब तक हम नवीन तकनीकी का इस्तेमाल करके सड़कों के क्षेत्र में व्यापक सुधार करने का काम नहीं करते हैं, आपने बहुत हमको, मैं निश्चित तौर से IIT जो हमारी BHU के सभी फैकल्टी मेंबर यहाँ पर है, सबको बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूँ। समय समय पर UP PWD का भी आपका मार्गदर्शन प्राप्त होता रहा है और हम लोगों ने जो भी इस दिशा में करने का प्रयास किया है और आज वह जमीन पर अगर कुछ उतारने में सफलता मिली है और नई तकनीकी का इस्तेमाल करने से जहां आर्थिक बोझ भी कुछ कम हुआ है, वहीं पर्यावरण की दृष्टि से जो संतुलन बनाने की वर्तमान की सबसे बड़ी आवश्यकता है, उस दिशा में भी हम आगे बढ़े। नवीन तकनीकी, अब आप चूंकि सब जिस प्लेटफॉर्म पे आज हम लोग बैठे हैं वह तो अनेक प्रकार के अनुभवों के भंडार हैं। अभी जैसा आदरणीय डॉक्टर विनोद जैन जी ने कहा है कि जब तक फैकल्टी, स्टूडेंट और फील्ड में काम करने वाले हमारे इंजीनियर्स या तीनों के बीच में पस्सा बना करके कार्य को आगे नहीं बढ़ाया जाएगा, तब तक व्यवहारिक कठिनाई आती रहती है। मैं पिछली बार हमारे BHU के भी थे, रुड़की से भी थे, IIT दिल्ली से भी थे, मैं कई लोगों के साथ बैठा था और बैठ करके जो संवाद में से, चर्चा में से कुछ निकल करके आ रहा था, उसमें यह गैप मुझे स्पष्ट तौर से दिखाई दे रहा था। और यह एक बहुत अच्छा, चूंकि यद्यपि यह कोरोना काल है और कोरोना काल में यह वर्चुअल प्लेटफॉर्म हमें बहुत बड़ा माध्यम बना है, जब हम सब लोग एक साथ इतनी बड़ी संख्या में इतने वरिष्ठ लोग जुड़ पाते हैं और अपनी अपनी बातें एक दूसरे से शेयर कर पाते हैं। लेकिन जब तक हमारा रोड का इंफ्रा मजबूत नहीं होगा, इसमें कहने में कोई दो राय नहीं है। हमें गर्व है हमारे भारत सरकार के वरिष्ठतम मंत्री और मेरे मार्गदर्शक आदरणीय गडकरी जी पर कि उन्होंने रोड के सेक्टर में एक नई दिशा, महाराष्ट्र के PWD मंत्री से लेकर के भारत सरकार के मंत्री तक जो उन्होंने उत्साहवर्धन किया है, जो मार्गदर्शन दिया है और जिस दिशा में हम लोग आगे बढ़ने में आज सफल हो रहे हैं, उसमें बहुत बड़ी भूमिका, बहुत बड़ी प्रेरणा आदरणीय गडकरी जी की है। लेकिन जो हमारे पास नई नई चीजें, विश्व में कौन सा ऐसा देश है, विश्व के अंदर कौन सी ऐसी टेक्नोलॉजी है जो भारत के पास नहीं है, आ सकती है, और कैसे हम कम कीमत पर अधिक समय तक टिकने वाली और पर्यावरण की अनुकूलता के आधार पर जल संरक्षण की व्यवस्था करते हुए, चाहे वह हमारा एग्रीगेट हो, चाहे हमारा अन्य कोई मटेरियल जो इस्तेमाल होता है उसकी रिसाइकलिंग का कोई पहले प्रबंध नहीं था। मैं आप सबके साथ शेयर करना, आप सब अवगत होंगे, यूपी के अंदर हम लोगों ने शुरू किया तो उसमें लगभग हमको 1500 करोड़ रुपए की लगभग बचत हुई और हम पर्यावरणीय योगदान भी करने में उसमें सफलता भी प्राप्त किए हैं। लेकिन मैं इसके लिए उत्तर प्रदेश पीडब्ल्यूडी की ओर से यह जरूर इस माननीय गडकरी जी की उपस्थिति में आप सबको आश्वस्त करना चाहता हूं कि जो हमारे पास उत्तर प्रदेश के अंदर, चाहे वह हमारा आईआईटी बीएचयू हो, चाहे आईआईटी कानपुर हो, चाहे आईआईटी दिल्ली, रुड़की, मद्रास, चेन्नई, सबको मिला करके जो प्रतिभा है उसका उपयोग होना चाहिए। मैं लंबी बात करने की जगह आज सुनने में ज़्यादा विश्वास करता हूं। माननीय गडकरी जी भी उपस्थित हैं। मैं एक बार फिर से माननीय गडकरी जी का और आप सभी का स्वागत करते हुए, आज जो यह एमयू होने जा रहा है एक बहुत परिणामकारी होगा, बहुत लंबे समय तक इसके माध्यम से रास्ता निकलेगा। और इसलिए मैं श्री विनोद अग्रवाल जी, आपको भी और आपकी पूरी टीम को भी इसके लिए शुभकामनाएं देता हूं कि सफलता के एक नए मुकाम पर पहुंचे और पीडब्ल्यूडी के माध्यम से भी हम सब अलग से फिर आगे योजना बनाएंगे, बैठेंगे। आज तो हम सब लोग माननीय गडकरी जी को सुनने के अधिक उत्सुक हैं। इतना निवेदन करके एक बार फिर से स्वागत करते हुए अपनी बात को पूरा करता हूं। धन्यवाद।
धन्यवाद सर आपके आशीर्वचनों के लिए और मार्गदर्शन के लिए। So now I would like to introduce a visionary leader who is on a mission to reform the highway development sector of the country, and his hard work is well reflected by the achievements his ministry had in the past few years. He is our own Honorable Union Minister for Road, Transport and Highways and MSME, Shri Nitin Gadkari ji. He has been credited for many innovations and reforms in the highway development sector, and few glimpses of those innovations are like he adopted the PPP, that is the public-private partnership model, which is popularly known as the BOT, that is build, operate and transfer, for executing the infrastructure projects. He was instrumental in successfully executing the India's first expressway, that is the Mumbai-Pune Expressway, and 55 flyovers in Mumbai in a record time. And as the Minister for Road, Transport and Highways, he is credited with achieving the fastest highway construction rate, taking it from 3 kilometers per day to almost 40 kilometers per day now, and it is increasing day by day. And during his tenure as the shipping and the inland waterways and Ganga rejuvenation, first inland waterway was developed and goods movement was commenced between our city, that is Varanasi, and Kolkata, which is added to the new dimension to the logistical history of the country. Now, one point which I personally like is the road safety, and which he has been very close to his heart also, and he has put road safety in mission mode. Like, I am very fortunate to hear him during the road safety weeks, which he has converted now to the road safety months, and trying to improve upon every year. Also, the new and the sustainable technologies for faster and low cost construction of the roads is always his prime focus. So with this all, a very brief introduction, I request Honorable Shri Nitin Gadkari ji to kindly put forward his blessings, thoughts and guidance in this regard. Sir.
Thank you.
Blessings, thoughts and guidance in this regard. Sir.
Thank you. Shriman Keshav Prasad Maurya ji, Deputy Chief Minister and PW Minister of Government of Uttar Pradesh, Professor Amit Bhasin, Professor Pramod Kumar Jain, GR Infrastructure Chairman Mr. Vinod Agrawal, Dr. Ankit Gupta, Dr. Nikhil Sabu, officials from Ministry of Road Transport Highway, NHI, UP PWD, UP Expressway Industrial Development Authority and GR Infra, researchers, academicians, invitees and all my dear friends. First of all, it gives me immense pleasure to be part of MOU signing ceremony today between IIT BHU Varanasi and GR Infra Project Limited. I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate both of our esteemed stakeholders on this occasion. I am happy to know that this MOU is probably the first of its kind in the country. Probably it is the first time the private sector is having collaboration with the IIT and starting research work, it is really a pleasure event for me. And for that reason, the private infra company is supporting academic institute. It is really a correct thing. I always telling to the people that the innovation, entrepreneurship, science, technology, research skill construction is going on and spending crores of rupees on the road construction. But our priority is that how we are going to reduce the cost of road construction without compromise with the quality. And for that reason, we need to accept the international successful practices as well as new innovation in the whole world. At the same time, it is a time for the country that we have to make the research on the line by which we can reduce the cost without compromise with the quality. And using of green material is equally important as far as the ecology and environment is concerned. So really, it is really a good thing that the private sector is taking initiative and collaborating with the IIT. 100% it is going to be a win-win situation for both. And I'm really happy, and I'm giving my special thanks to both IITs and Mr. Agrawal. I really compliment Mr. Vinod Agrawal ji for his initiative, is supporting it. Actually, if the IIT, it's an independent authority of Government of India, even they can approach to ministry, they can get the finance. But the first time in the interest of the sector, the private company GR Infra Project Limited is taking initiative and bridging the gap between the theory and field application and giving support to IIT. It is really a great pleasure and pride for me. I am confident that such industry academia collaboration would help to address the actual field problem in road construction through research approach. I came to know that as per the said MOU, IIT Varanasi would develop road research laboratory at their campus. That is equally important because without research we cannot do anything. Where the state of art research will be carried out on waste material use of recycled bitumen, mixes, performance-based designs of roads, etc. Using of waste material in road construction is very important. Ethics, economy, ecology and environment. These are the important pillars of the country. And ecology and environment is very, very important. As far as the air pollution, water pollution, sound pollution is concerned, we are facing a lot of crucial problems as far as our health is concerned. Our capital Delhi is facing the problem of air pollution. So starting from liquid waste management and solid waste management, we need to use the liquid waste water, convert into good water and making recycling out of that water we can use for road construction. At the same time, the waste material, even we can segregate it from metal, plastic, organic waste and other material, and we can also use it for the road construction. It is possible. The problem is that the mindset in the system, the bureaucratic system is not ready to accept new changes. Because if anywhere there are new changes and if the mistake is there, all media and people are always taking it in a way that you should take the action against the people, those who are guilty for that. But when we are making experiment, we have to support the people. If the mistakes are bona fide, let us forgive them. If the mistakes are mala-fide, then I can think about it to make the action against them. So this is the time that innovative research, where the risk is there, we need to support them. That is very important. Ministry of Road and Transport and Highways has already issued the guidelines promoting the use of waste plastic, rubber, flash, iron and steel slag, jute corin, the construction in highway. Actually, I am giving my special thanks to Keshav Prasad ji. Always giving him my best wishes because he is a minister in Uttar Pradesh taking lot of initiative as far as eco-friendly, lot of things he has already accepted. Soil stabilization and lot of things he is doing. First of all, the Keshavji's example is the important example. On the basis of that, all state PWD minister should take the notice of it and they should implement the same thing in their state. Keshavji, as far as the use of this material in Uttar Pradesh, I have just got the statistic from my department. Details of new material and technology used in Uttar Pradesh, only in Uttar Pradesh, on national highway works during the 3 years. The flash we use 73.58 lakh ton. This flash we use in the road construction. The crumb rubber modified bitumen plastic waste, we have used it, the crumb rubber and modified bitumen in 265 km. Plastic waste in 345 km. Geosynthetics in 43.88 lakh square meter. Crash barrier 648 km. And rainwater harvesting 350 numbers. Actually, this is a good work done by the NHI and our ministry, but I am not satisfied. I am expecting more from them. And this is the time for the people that we should accept the new innovations and research. Actually, as far as today's situation, the price of the steel and cement is very much increased. I don't want to make any comments on it. My request to IIT people that is it possible for us that we can reduce the use of cement and steel in road construction? Our designs are conservative. No one is ready to change. Just you compare your research laboratory. I will request to all of your people that let us refer the research of Germany, USA, UK, Canada and European countries, what they are doing. Now we are doing white topping. And white topping cement road, the cost is 2 crore rupees per kilometer. And the NHI where we are making Delhi-Mumbai Express Highway cost is 20 crore rupees per kilometer. My suggestion is, this is a point that we need to understand, and exactly without compromise with the quality, we need to reduce the cost. That is very important. I am giving the example. I am sending a delegation, already the delegation was sending to Malaysia and Singapore. They are making the flyovers, the bridges, and distance between the two piers in India is 30 meters. And in Singapore and Malaysia, they accepted the code. The distance between the two piers is 120 meters. So we can save 30% cost on it. And they are making their precast bar using steel fiber. I will be happy to use steel fiber because at any cost, I am very much committed to reduce the use of steel and cement. Because the people who are taking the disadvantage and exploiting the people, we need to teach them lesson. And here we can use of steel fiber into it. We can reduce the demand of steel in road construction and cement also. Our designs are also very, very conservative because the independent engineer methodology in NHI is totally failed. They are not committed for any new innovation and research. The one man, a retired person, is coming as an independent engineer. I always calling him dependent engineer. He is not taking any decision. He is taking the decision on the line of our officers. He don't have any courage to tell the people that this is the correct way. And that is the problem. For that reason, we have started project management consultancy. Starting from land acquisition to environment clearance, all responsibility will going in supervision and everything will going to the project management consultancy. This was the successful system in Mumbai-Pune Express Highway we implemented. We reduce the cost, we make the good quality, and we make the work very, very early. So somewhere we need to change some of the things. But at the same time, using of plastic material, waste material, soil stabilization, using steel fiber into the bridge construction, geosynthetics. Now the one of the company, leading company in the country, Reliance, has given me the presentation. And in that they have factory in Baroda. And they are making synthetic carbon steel. So we can use it that. We don't need to use this steel. And this is the time that IIT institutes, we are expecting, the country is expected, the government is expected from you that what are the best thing in the world, you should make the research and study of it and let us recommend it to the government, to the NHI, to the state governments. My problem is you are making lot of research, but you fix up your research in your safe deposit vault and taking preventive measures that no one should understand what successful research you have. This is not the correct way. You should publicize the research, giving it to the concerning people, recommend it to the state government, by which, by the implementation of that research, we can be in position that we can save the cost without compromise with the quality. So that is exactly I am expecting from you. My request to IIT director that you should take the information from the word successful practices, and where already in their code, they have already changed the norms and accept the code in USA, Germany, then it is a meaningless thing to make the research of the same thing in the country. My suggestion, you should make more new research. Now I just in a TV program, our science and technology department has already making the concrete without using the cement. So actually that is really a great thing. So such type of, by using of flash in place of concrete, cement, it can be a great thing for the country. Soil stabilization is very important. In Char Dham project, in tunneling project, we are making tunnels of 2 lakh crore in next 5 years. We need a special technology for that. We are making thousands crore of spending for the making bridges, tunnels. Immension tunnel is I got appointed to visit in Belgium, and between that Amsterdam, no, it's another port, big port. There was a connectivity and there was a big tunnel under the sea, and that is some technology was from Indian people was there. So my competent. As far as ecology and environment is concerned, we need to save the money and without compromise with the quality. I will appeal you that you should increase your further particular research in the line by which, considering the international successful practice on the basis of that, if you can recommend to NHI, already we have appointed a committee under the chairmanship of Mr. Venkatraman. He is from L&T. And probably Monday I have a meeting with all engineers, the committee, and we are accepting new norms, because I am now coming to conclusion. The government system is so slow, so conservative, don't want to change. It is difficult to change them. For the reason I appoint a committee of the private sector people, and they will submit report to me and secretary, and we will endorse it and we will go ahead. Our IRC chairman is there. I request him that this is the time for the IRC to make the collaboration with different IITs, and without compromise the quality, giving the new formulation to the country, where we are spending 15 lakh crores on road construction. Already the Bharat Sarkar has sanctioned 1.18 lakh crore of budget to the ministry, and the government is investing $1.4 trillion, that is rupees 111 lakh crores in infrastructure, road infrastructure through national infrastructure pipeline. If your research is going to save the 20% of this cost, it will coming to 24 lakh crores. If your technology, innovation, research, using of waste material, no one is waste. It is depending upon the technology and the leadership that they can convert waste into wealth. So I am confident that we are expecting an institution like IITs that they will contribute in this direction. The government of India has launched a massive highway development Bharatmala program covering a network of 65,500 kilometers with 22 access control greenfield expressways. Ministry is expeditiously working on the development of Ram Van Gaman Marga. Because of Keshawji, we have sanctioned it. At the same time, specifically with respect to the state of Uttar Pradesh, today it is a great pleasure for me, Keshawji, I am declaring for our annual plan for Uttar Pradesh, that is the length about 789 kilometers with a plan outlay of rupees 12,489 crore. Today I am going to sanction for Uttar Pradesh, has been approved. I already signed that, and to be taken up in the current financial year through state PWD. You take the responsibility and immediately start the work. Your state PWD is going to implement all this program. Further development of part of Chaurasi Koshi Parikrama Marga in 200 kilometer length with a cost of 2,000 crore has also been approved. Because of your special efforts, the credit is Keshawji making a lot of things in Allahabad, Prayagraj. All his ring road is sanctioned, his bridge are sanctioned, Ram Gaman, this Chaurasi Koshi Parikrama is already sanctioned, Ram Gaman Marga is already sanctioned, and today the 12,489 crore is sanctioned. I am giving you the promise, Keshawji, in next 3 years, we will spend at least 4,50,000 crore on Uttar Pradesh. I am ready. You only cooperate me for giving land acquisition, environment forest clearance, because these are the big obstacles. If you take this responsibility, 100% I will see that we will sanction the loan and we will support the development of Uttar Pradesh under the leadership of Yogi ji and Keshav ji. We will 100% support you. Our focus is on time-bound, qualitative, cost-effective and sustainable highway development in the country. With these few words, I once again congratulate IIT BHU Varanasi and particularly Vinod Agrawal ji and his all colleagues, GR Infra Project Limited, and wish them a best luck for all their projects. Thank you very much. Namaskar. Dhanyavad.
Thank you, sir, for your guidance.